Thank you for joining us on this week's edition of Frontiers in Psychology. I'm your host, Roger Aguas. Today's topic is aggression. What is it? Where does it come from? Why does it persist? With us to discuss this today, we have in studio the renowned aggression scholar, Professor Dmitri Thanatos. Good to have you with us, Doctor, live via satellite from your flat in London. Let's get right to it, Doctor. Aggression. What is it?
Aggression. Well, Freud's psychoanalytic theory demonstrates the idea that the aggressive is an innate personality characteristic, you see, is common to all humans, and that behavior is motivated by sexual drives. Now, according to Freud, aggression in children is instinctual and should be resolved by adulthood. However, we know that is hardly the case.
That's interesting. What are some other perspectives on aggression?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Konrad Lorenz looked at instinctual aggressiveness as a product of evolution. In essence, Lorenz combined Freud's theory of aggression with Charles Darwin's natural selection theory. Now, in this interpretation, aggressiveness is beneficial and allows for the survival and success of a population of aggressive species, since the strongest animals would defeat the weak. Thus, there'd be an ultimately stronger and healthier population. Now, studies that are more complete have shown that the presence or absence of particular chemicals and hormones also affects aggression. For example, high levels of hormone testosterone and neurotransmitters such as serotonin, dopamine, and noradrenaline produce higher levels of aggression in animals.
What's with the wrench, Doctor?
Excuse me, what wrench?
Never mind, that was odd. Okay, so you're saying we have aggressive tendencies as a result of a biological disposition. What about the social aspects?
Yes, social aspects. Well, now we're talking about Albert Bandura. His social learning theory is quite relevant to criminology. He believed that aggression is learned through a process called behavior modeling. You know, that individuals do not actually inherit violent tendencies. Instead, they model them after family members or the media and the environment. Albert Bandura believed that aggression must explain three aspects. That's three. Now, first, how aggressive patterns of behavior are developed, right? Second, what provokes people to behave aggressively? And third, what determines whether they are going to continue to resort to an aggressive behavior pattern on future occasions?
Doctor, if I may, that knife looks a little intimidating. What's up with that?
What knife?
All right. I'm sure I'm not the only one that notices this here. Are you trying to make some kind of a statement, Doctor?
I'm not certain I understand your concerns.
Oh, God. Doctor, put the saw down. Put the saw down.
Just 1 second, Roger.
Oh no!
Oh, sorry about that. Force of habit. And now where were we?
That's all the time we have on today's edition of Frontiers in Psychology. I'm your host, Roger Aguas, and I'm encouraging you to call the police.
Please do. I'm quite a menace to society. Freud would think so. having me, Roger.